boom, 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 F-Dot. Twitch did it again. And it's not good. Again. Twitch recently changed their branded content guidelines. And now, to be completely fair to Twitch, as I usually am, they're in line with all the other options. Well, all the other above board options. We talk about like the clean services, like YouTube and TikTok Live and Instagram and all this stuff, and well, so it's the same. And what does that mean? It means that burned in video ads are not allowed, burned in display ads are not allowed, burned in audio ads are not allowed. And then it also means that your little ads can only be 3% of the screen. Now, industry term burned in means something on the OBS overlay, like this, right? Now, from what I understand, I think your own personal branding, you're good. Like if I put a giant logo in the screen, that's F-Dot, I think it's totally fine. But if G Fuel pays me, $200 a year to put like a logo on the screen, it has to be 3% of the screen, which is honestly almost like this size, just a little guy, which isn't overwhelmingly bad. Behind you is, you can have real products, which is hilarious because if the real product is larger than 3% of the screen, it's totally cool, but that's a different story. It's made everybody mad, obviously, because when you look at like SGDQ, like half the screen, they have like is the sidebar and the bottom bar is all just gigantic advertisements, because to put on a charity event like that requires a ton of advertisement. And all right, let's not even be disingenuous, right? Not every streamer is charity oriented. If OTK wants to put on a big show, the Streamer Awards, for example, hell, I work with the Esports Awards. And not telling you anything that happened behind the scenes, but as soon as this goes out, as soon as this announcement went out yesterday, the world was on fire. Every project manager or events coordinator was just like, because what does this mean? So when the Esports Awards goes to commercial, they throw to a Lexus ad that I'm in, right? They throw to like a whatever their sponsors of the moment are. They throw to an ad, and they play the ad. No longer allowed. Sometimes when you're watching a Smash stream, they throw to an ad for Mad Catz or something. No longer allowed. Well, okay, we'll just have an audio thing come in. So instead of putting something on the screen, we'll just have somebody like, "Thank you for supporting the tournament. Presented by..." Nope, no longer allowed. Not happening. How are we supposed to pay for this, man? Like, streams cost money. This is a thing. And so a lot of people are looking to alternative places. OTK, and I love OTK, what they did. They were like, not only did they say, so Tips Out handled this really well. He was like, okay, stuff is on fire. We'll have a statement soon. And I think their statement was honestly really, really sick. They kind of nailed it. They did a really good job of presentation and what they said. In fact, I'll just go ahead and toss this up on the screen so you guys can see. Where is it? So, dear Twitch, every so often, we find ourselves catching an unsolicited glimpse of our own reflection. This blunt collision with reality serves as a brutal but necessary reminder that our existence, while beautiful at times, is temporal, and that the decisions we made yesteryear will inevitably catch up to us despite our best efforts to the contrary. Today, decisions have caught up quickly. The backlash you're receiving today, while seemingly specific, is the result of what now feels like years of anti-creator policy. It's the chickens coming home to roost, or in this case, the frogs. The once unique and admirable vision of a creator-first platform now feels like a fading and distant dream. And that is what I want to stick on right here. So, I've been partnered for almost 10 years now. I've been on Twitch since 2013 and partnered for pretty much that amount of time. I've been a part of the OG, not the Oest of G Twitch. You know, I wasn't there for Justin.tv. Shout out to my homies Wolfie and everybody that was there. I showed up in 2013. Twitch was already like the party was bumping, but it was still said party. I was a streamer. I was a creator. I was front and foremost. The amount of partner perks when it comes to after parties or going to events or whatnot were pretty high. You know, you go to PAX and everything's just free, and that's pretty cool. And now I understand that that is not scalable. And so with a zillion partners, you can't do that. Sure, no complaints. Some of the bigger partners had a larger split, 70-30. Now everybody's 50-50. I feel that. I mean, I don't know if I never had that larger split. That's fine with me. I actually applied once and was denied. You need like a certain threshold of stuff, and my stuff was... Anyway, I feel for the larger creators, and honestly, that's up in the air. But a move away to a 50-50 split is something that pissed a lot of people off, and I get why. I was a little understanding of both sides. Listen, in order to run a streaming website, you need $1 zillion. Guess what? Amazon has $1 zillion. So, oh well. But you know, okay, I understand. You used to be able to, like, you know, there's a bit rate limit. You used to be able to kind of cheat it a little bit and stream to 1440p. Nope, not allowed anymore. Not even not allowed. They just don't allow it. They technically don't let it happen. Sure. Small little things like this have made it no longer a creator-first platform. And that's the problem here, because when it comes to gaming, this is about community. And I don't even mean from some hippy-dippy, oh, hold hands, everybody, love is love type deal. Happy Pride. I mean from a realistic, gamers buy authenticity, and they don't buy much else. Gaming, streaming is not, it's incredibly lucrative if you're the top of the top of the top. But really, this is a passion project for a lot of people. That's what gaming is. If you are a programmer at Blizzard, you're not getting paid as much if you were a programmer at Salesforce or Home Depot. That's just the case. So you have a world where if people want to do this stuff, you know, you kind of got to take care of them. And so YouTube has better features than Twitch sometimes, but doesn't do as well because the culture's not there. The emotes aren't there. My sub badge for 10 years isn't there. And YouTube didn't care as much. They've had the same branded rules for a decade now. Facebook Gaming, same thing. Facebook Gaming paid people zillions of dollars. And shout outs to all my FPG people. No hate, but not a creator first platform because, well, it's Facebook first. Meta came through as this giant company that came into streaming. YouTube came through as some giant company that came into streaming. Twitch was the result of people like Justin, who invented Justin.tv, turned into Twitch. DJ Wheat, The Gun Run, Fish. Like, we're talking about these people who were just, if you notice, I used a bunch of handles. I didn't even use names. You know, I mean, I don't know the pro players on a first name basis, so I can't exactly go out and call, you know, DJ Wheat by his first name. But like, jokes aside, the fact that Twitch was started by a bunch of gamers, you know, DJ Wheat got to start doing casting on Winamp, you know, like that's what Twitch was. And it wasn't a charity because you can't run a charity, but it wasn't. Everything is profit driven, but it wasn't primarily profit driven. And that's why people bled purple. And I'm a crazy punk rock dude. I was never high-res F-Dot. I never bled purple. I never got that. It's just a thing. When high-res went to Mixer, I was like, shut up, dude, change the channel, who cares? But at my core, I valued Twitch as a space. People come together. Different types of people to put games online. That was dope. You notice I'm using past tense. The Amazon buyout of Twitch changed the culture of the website. People that no longer were in tune, in touch, in conversation even with the people on the ground. Those people aren't there on anymore. They left. Not all at once, but they eventually left. And shout out to the people that are still at Twitch fighting the good fight. There are totally good folks at Twitch fighting the good fight. But at the end of the day now, it's a different world. And I think that's indicative of what we're looking at. Overwhelmingly, the creators clap back. This announcement went out, and the creators were like, boo, we hate this. OTK put out their giant post. OTK said, we are leaving. OTK straight up said, if you do this, we're going to Kick or Rumble or something else. And I mean, whew, I got issues with Kick and Rumble. I can't wait to queue up for Dota with Dan Bongino. But like, that culture is gone. I'm not sure if it can be caught back. But there's going to be a zillion videos about the monetization schemes and stuff like that. And hell, I can do one. We can talk. But let this first video of this topic, because I assume this is going to be a long form topic. Let this first video just be a tap in of Twitch is not the Twitch that you remember. Twitch 2023 is Amazon's Twitch. This is not the Twitch that we grew up with going to tournaments at PAX East about. This is not the Twitch that had me and the boys on the front page. This is not the Twitch that, gave out custom. This is not that Twitch. It is just a platform now. And now it's time to kind of reshape your feelings about it. What's the difference between Twitch and Mixer and none of it. Nothing. The branding, the color, the website layout. And I mean, hell, some of these websites look the same. Sometimes you grow up and your friends change. Twitch is the dude that used to drink beers in the parking lot and do kickflips with you and run from the cops. And now they work for Allied Security, doing background checks and frowning at you when you order a fourth margarita. I don't hate them, but I don't think we have anything in common anymore. I don't think we're friends. We're colleagues. We're professional acquaintances. I no longer am going the extra mile for Twitch. I'm simply showing up to work. Now, my channel is still my channel and my world. And I think that's what bothered me the most about this is a lot of the Twitch changes that I've either defended or been quiet about because I don't love them, but I don't hate them, have been backstage, have been logistical. Talk about money or logistics or ways of doing things. This, you're on my stream. You're coming into my world, telling me what to do with my stuff, telling me what to press play on, telling me I can't play a commercial, telling me I can't put this on my screen. Now, we always had content rules, titties and stuff, sure. No titties, no turfs. I'm fine with that. Right? No racial hate, no slurs. I want that. Are you telling me I can't put a Honda ad if I'm sponsored? You're telling me I can't put a Secret Lab video on if I'm sponsored? Thumbs down, bro. I should be able to monetize my stream however possible as long as it's not hurting nobody or helping the wrong folks. Don't like that. We're no longer friends, Twitch. We're just colleagues. And I hope you all think about it that way. And again, colleagues aren't bad. I'm not saying we hate Twitch and we can never go back, but Twitch needs to do some soul searching because at the end of the day, this whole thing is about authenticity and community, and not in a kumbaya way, but in a marketing way. You are not going to sell stuff to gamers if they don't believe that you are the real deal. And right now, Twitch looks like the fake Jake. I don't know. 10-year partner? Tough for me to just go to Rumble where everybody I hate streams. Tough for me to go to Kick where Aiden Ross is the face of the platform. Tough for me to consider going elsewhere. And also, listen, I never bled purple or nothing. It's just a brand. But I'd be lying if I didn't feel some type of way. Not thrilled. Twitch has a lot of work to do. And I don't know if they can do it. Hope so. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Boom, 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 boom.